Welcome to Hak-Attack, where we dissect the week's cyber chaos with the kind of humor that makes you question your life choices. This week, we're diving into the digital trenches. Think ransomware gangs with a flair for the dramatic state-sponsored hackers playing mad scientist with AI, and shockingly, some actual wins for the good guys. Strap in, it's going to be a bumpy ride. First up, in our ransomware horror story of the week, we have a new gang ironically calling themselves Van Helsing, because nothing says irony like naming yourself after a vampire hunter while acting like a bloodthirsty leech. These digital Draculas sank their fangs into an Australian medical tech firm, Compumedics, with operations in the US too, slurping up the personal data of over 320,000 individuals. They didn't just nibble on names and birthdays, they went full buffet on social security numbers and health records, essentially serving up an identity theft starter kit with a side of medical history embarrassment. Nothing is sacred, not even your sleep study results are safe from these bloodsuckers. Compumedics had to notify hundreds of thousands of patients that their data is now part of the dark web's greatest hits. And the hackers? They're out there bragging like they just won a Nobel Prize for cyber villainy, listing Compumedics on their leak site as if it's some badge of honor. It's their first big confirmed attack, but they claim to have hit at least 7 other organizations. Gotta build that criminal brand, right? Double extortion is their game. Encrypt the systems, steal the data, and make victims pay twice. It's efficient, ruthless, and absolutely nightmarish for everyone else. The fallout is severe, hospitals are scrambling, patients are offered the usual free credit monitoring, Band-Aid, and there's no word on whether Compumedics paid up. But hey, at least the hackers are having fun. Consider this a reminder. In the cyber world, even the vampire hunters might turn into vampires if there's money to be made. On the cyber espionage front, nation-state hackers are getting creative and a little bit weird. Take APT-28, better known as Fancy Bear, Russia's favorite digital mischief makers. These folks have been around the block. You might remember them from such classics as hacking the DNC. But now they've decided to spice things up by giving their malware an AI brain. Ukrainian cyber defenders recently uncovered their latest toy, a malware strain called Mayhem. It's spyware with ambitions, designed to snoop through systems and exfiltrate sensitive files. And here's the kicker, it comes with a built-in large language model. Yes, Fancy Bear strapped an AI brain onto their malware, courtesy of a Chinese AI model, Alibaba's Qwen 32B. It's like giving a cyber criminal a Swiss Army knife that writes its own instructions. Skynet vibes, anyone. How does this devilish creation work? In those classic phishing emails, posing as Ukrainian officials, the attachment isn't just malware, it's malware with an imagination. Mayhem takes high-level textual instructions from its handlers. Think, find all the PDF and text files about Project X and send them to us. And the AI component generates the commands to do just that. It's like the hackers hired a malicious intern who never sleeps and writes perfect scripts on the fly. Once inside, it rummages through documents, scoops up system info, and quietly sends everything back to Moscow via encrypted channels. By leveraging a legit service, Hugging Face for command and control, it blends in with normal traffic, a sneaky way to avoid detection. The name might sound like a bad greeting card, but this lame hug is the kind that squeezes your data right out. Fancy Bear's sense of humor remains as dark as their tactics. Meanwhile, not to be outdone, another espionage group, charmingly named Unknown Group 002, UNG002, has been busy with operations straight out of a spy novel. With a name like that, they're practically begging to be forgotten, but their ops are memorable. Cobalt Whisper and Amber Mist targeted organizations across China, Hong Kong, and Pakistan, from defense to academia. Their favorite lure, CV-themed documents. Yes, they're using fake resumes because nothing says, "Trust me," like a job application. It's almost poetic, using the promise of employment to steal your data. Capitalism at its finest. Unlike Fancy Bear's high-tech AI, UNC002 sticks to classic spy tricks, phishing with booby-trapped files and deploying tools like Cobalt Strike. The impact is serious. Data stolen, systems compromised, all under the radar. Researchers are still trying to pin down who's behind UNC002. The name suggests even the experts are playing coy. It's a reminder that while ransomware gangs make noise, state-sponsored spies are the quiet vacuum cleaners of the cyber world. And with Fancy Bear adding AI to their arsenal, those shadows just got a little darker and a tad smarter. Enough doom and gloom? Here's a palate cleanser. Some hackers actually had a worse week than their targets, thanks to law enforcement scoring a few wins. First, in the UK, police made a dent in the notorious Scattered Spider hacking group. Turns out, naming yourself after a pest was a bad omen. 4 of these digital arachnids got caught in a very real web, the criminal justice system. It's a rare win, so let's savor it before the next wave of hackers emerges from the woodwork. Meanwhile, in France, an arrest went down that sounds like a rejected movie script. A 26-year-old Russian pro basketball player was nabbed at a Paris airport, accused of moonlighting as a ransomware negotiator. Because why just dunk on the court when you can dunk on companies' cybersecurity too? This towering baller, 6'7", so not your average hoodie-wearing hacker, is suspected of helping a ransomware group extort victims, pressuring companies to pay up. His defense: I'm PC illiterate. Sure, and I'm the Queen of England. It's the kind of excuse that makes you wonder if he thinks we're all as gullible as his alleged victims. The Russian embassy is fuming, but French courts have denied bail as he awaits extradition to the US. If the allegations stick, he might be trading jump shots for jail time. It's a bizarre case of worlds colliding. Slam dunks by day, ransomware by night. Maybe Space Jam 3 took a dark turn? These incidents highlight a growing trend. International cooperation is starting to put serious pressure on cybercriminals. Just recently, Italian police arrested a Chinese national wanted by the FBI for hacking COVID-19 vaccine data, proof that even state-sponsored hackers can slip up if they pick the wrong vacation spot. And earlier this year, a coordinated operation took down the dark websites of the 8-base ransomware gang. The lesson for bad actors: you can run, but if you hop on a plane, don't assume you're safe. Law enforcement is leveling up, and each hacker in handcuffs is one less threat, until the next one pops up. It's a slow whack-a-mole, but we'll take any whack we can get. The quick bites, breaches, bugs, and blunders. Patch your Citrix seriously. A critical vulnerability, CVE 2025-5777, in Citrix's NetScaler ADC and gateway is being actively exploited. It's an input validation failure that basically gives attackers a free pass into unpatched systems. CISA's practically screaming at you to fix this, so maybe listen this time, or just accept that you're inviting hackers to a buffet with your data as the main course. New ransomware crew goes startup. Global Group is here to remind us that even cybercrime can have a startup vibe. They're using AI to negotiate ransoms because apparently even hackers need efficiency. It's like a dystopian version of customer service. How may I extort you today? Welcome to 2025, where crime gets a tech upgrade. Shopify plugin fiasco. Hundreds of e-commerce sites learned the hard way that one bad plugin can turn your online store into a data leak party. It's the digital equivalent of leaving your front door open with a "Steal Me" sign. Vet your plugins, folks, or prepare to explain to customers why their data is now a hacker's plaything. Even the ICC gets hacked. In a twist of poetic justice, the International Criminal Court got hit by a sophisticated and targeted cyber attack. It's almost funny. Those who judge war crimes getting judged by cyber criminals. Maybe the hackers were just trying to file a complaint about their own indictments. Either way, it's a stark reminder that in the cyber world, no one gets a free pass. That's a wrap on this week's Hak-Attack. It's a wild world out there in the cyber trenches. One day it's AI-powered malware and data vampires. The next, it's hackers getting busted at airports and international courts, getting digitally ransacked. We hope our dark sarcasm kept you sane through the insanity. Stay vigilant, stay safe, and keep a sense of humor handy. You'll need it. Until next time, thanks for tuning in to Hak-Attack. We'll see you again with more tales from the digital dark side.